Entering advanced settings screen. Offensive. Ready.
Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you...
It's the NFL on EA Sports coming to you now from the foot of the Rockies in Denver, Colorado. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Tennessee Titans and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
And off we go from Denver. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Now it's Tannehill. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
22, Derrick Henry.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. He'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. On the return, Johnson. Call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
44-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 1st first down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. They go play action here on first down. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That catch good for only a couple. Anthony McFarland, his first carry of the ball game. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Jadeveon Clowney brought him down.
Roethlisberger now to throw on third down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
They're going on fourth down. It's Roethlisberger. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
At the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got an open man, it's Washington. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way,
and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 16-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they have
out.
that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. To throw on 2nd and 6. Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 2nd quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now the rookie runner from App State, it's Darrington Evans. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Derrick Henry. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 18-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run here with Evans. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Anthony McFarland with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Tannehill. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season. And that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants, Cortland Sutton with Denver, Marlon Mack, Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco, all of them injuries that have them lost for the year. Michael Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb with Cleveland on IR. Christian McCaffrey with Carolina. They've all missed significant time, so it's been a tough year for injuries. Some teams are playing around them better than others, and we'll see how it goes the rest of the year, but we wish all these guys who are hurt a speedy recovery.
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the side? The field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Returning it, Johnson. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game, 1st and 10 here. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
They'll run with McFarland. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. From the gun, this will be McFarland. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver. Now it's Roethlisberger. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 29.
On 1st down, McFarland. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. McFarland running out of the gun. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
The ball carrier. The tackle made by Jack Crawford. A 3-yard pickup.
On 2nd and 7, Roethlisberger.
At the 12-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A 29-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He's taken down.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, McFarland. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stump that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Good for a Pittsburgh Steelers.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, McFarland. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd and 2, Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. Pass incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, we look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be some...
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Jayon Brown leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. McFarland. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Steelers 31.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Adoree Jackson on the return. Lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Man open left side is Brown. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, Tannehill. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Intended for Anthony McFarland.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Second and 10.
Roethlisberger going to throw it. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. On second down, here's Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown of the night. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And he'll bang that one through.
Steelers 31. Titans.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And it's the Steelers that come up with it. And that should just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. No gain on the play there. Second down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. McFarland once more. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On third down, here's McFarland. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
It's 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. And they're going to bring him down back across midfield at the 45. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. So they've converted their first 2 fourth down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that third one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
On second down, here's Tannehill. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Third and long, it's Tannehill. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick.
I do know that Joe Hayden was used to winning a lot of games at the University of Florida. And when it comes time for a big play in a big situation, he wants to be that guy, and he just pulled it off.
Yeah, he pulled it off, indeed. A huge interception to help put this game on ice.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 15.
Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're svelte, in good shape, but yeah, you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work with you.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Denver, good night, everybody.
Entering online hub screen, you have 5 options. Quick match is selected.
so. Really? Yeah, we did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New key can't get what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it.
Entering main menu exhibition. Franchises selected. Entering current franchises screen, you have 2 options. You have 2 options. Classic franchise. Now save is selected.
Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got
entering France. Play season game is selected. Start weekly training. Entering Saints Eagles screen, you have 7 options. Offensive home plan. Choose a drill, you have 36 options.
I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and no.
Short cast stick.
You in the way. Either you rollin' or rollin'.
Attacking, defensive one. Choose a drill.
We did a lot for the wins.
Run defense inside run. Lorenzo Carter. Defense. Lorenzo Carter. Start training. Saints at Eagles. You have. Start training.
We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on a 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
Entering franchise hub screen things. Scout, train, upgrade, upgrade players. Entering player upgrade screen, Jonathan Hargrave is selected. Run stopper. Entering France. Scout train. Advanced training complete. Scout college. Team adjust lineup. Members. League Superstar X Factor.
I use a dub. I'ma win. I won't lose with this.
League Superstar X Factor. Team adjust line. My team. You have 7 options. Roster is selected. Entering. WR. Name D Jackson. Name C Lamb.
Can I get the dash? Can I catch me, bro? Ooh, can I get the dash? Can I catch me, bro? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself. It's a solo mission.
Entering options. League members. Team adjust. Options. Play season game is selected. Entering. Searching pop-up. Searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be sent.
Show no love. Got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub. I'ma win. I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay. Can I hit that? Okay. Can I hit that? Can I hit that? Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this.
Entering team select screen. The Philadelphia Eagles, the home team, are selected.
And then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secure the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing. Only winning is exception.
Ready. Event setting. Fight. Entering event.
Only winning is exception on my cool.
No. Adel. Val J. Harbaugh selected. Ad. Ari. Dot City. Val. Buff S. Fight. Sing. Dead NFL. Dead Emphasis. First choice. NFL live playbooks. Ready.
folks at home can see the evidence. Snow and supposedly a few inches yet to fall here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Montgomery on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10.
First carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. That one good for 26 and a first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And it's now a 7-0. See James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. Sanders has the first down and much more. He's at the 40, 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even already.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From the 6. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Shotgun now for Brees. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 25-yard line.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
From midfield, here's Brees. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again, it's Brees. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
It's a gain of 3.
Breeze now on first down. On the crossing route, complete. That's Harris. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. From the gun, it's Breeze. Finding Harris over the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
New Orleans.
Drew Brees, his second touchdown pass here in the opening quarter of this game. And the Saints have taken the lead.
Is good.
Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good.
Eagles 7.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
The tackle by Janoris Jenkins.
Janoris Jenkins on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 18-yard line.
It's a second down run with Sanders. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 7.
Now Wentz on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
They'll take over.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Ready, 95-56.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Saints 21, Eagles 7.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And 8 at the 19-yard line.
Second and 8 coming from the 19.
Pick it up. 56 to Mike. 2 Jimmy. I'm coming. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. I don't even know why this team showed.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line. That's the end of the first.
Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a first and 10. They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On second and 15 now, Wentz. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Marcus Davenport, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On third and long, it's Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, first and 10. Breeze now on first down. That'll be complete to Cook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver. Third down here. They need to get this to the 24 on third down. Breeze to throw again. Able to find Harris, complete. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. On first down, Breeze. On the crossing route, complete. That's Harris. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Breeze's throw on target to Cook. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Gary. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
But that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
The ball carrier.
Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
On the 6-yard line.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
On second down, it's Sanders. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
10 at the 17-yard line.
Now a carry for Sanders. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
Now Wentz. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
How about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Now first down carry by Sanders, well defensed as they'll hold him to just a couple. Second down coming up.
Janoris Jenkins on the tackle.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory.
Ball carrier. He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On third down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. On the return, Harris. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. 4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
Lining up for the point after.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Second half will start with a run by Sanders. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
No gain on the play.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the 23-yard line.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the...
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On first down, Sanders. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Second and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Wentz. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
Now a play fake. Wentz rolling to his right. He's going to let this go. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles get a score closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much and you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
20-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Breeze. And Cook has it left side. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
New Orleans.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on the
good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
At the 17-yard line.
Now Breeze again. Being chased out left. He'll run it. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Saints 27.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. To throw, it's Breeze. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Drew Brees turning back the clock. 5 touchdown passes for him on the afternoon. And the Saints add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
Another run here with Sanders. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this returnable for Harris. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
45-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this team just continues to win football games. They're well on their way to another victory here. And that 16-0 season starting to come into focus. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
A gain of 12.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Saints 40, Eagles 14.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Another run with Sanders. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Now Sanders. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
They'll run. It's Sanders. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Sunday. Check. Lucky. Down the man inside, down the man. Crunch.
On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard.
They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Empty. Man 5-7. Don't get nervous. Check 4. Kill.
And they'll try a jet sweep. It's Rager. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Throwing now is Wentz. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. A big run that time by Murray. 45 yards on the ground. What a game it's been for this offense and 41-year-old Drew Brees. Hey, if they get points here, they can finally surpass his age on the scoreboard. Sorry, Drew. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
Brees is looking to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Alvin Kamara.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Ready? Break it down, fellas. Break it down. What's the block? 53.
From the gun, it's Brees. This is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touch.
Depth challenge. Medical Challenge play. Entering. Cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online
As
game.
they just add to their totals. Lutz to try to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Saints 47, Eagles 14.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is taken just shy of the 10. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. One final try now for Wentz. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for New Orleans, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Post-game report player stats. Entering screen player stats. Rushing selected. Finish game.
I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog.
Entering main menu screen, positive play. Franchise is selected.
I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud.
Entering current franchises screen, you have two options. Classic franchise. Cloud save is selected.
I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, when I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah, when I hit that. It's only like you know. Okay, yeah, yeah, when I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah, when I hit that. Ay, yeah, Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this.
Entering franchise hub screen, things to do. Scout, review, events week, team adjust lineup, member, league superstar X Factor. News. Options, things to do, you have 5 options, events,